Your arm adrift, alone, just bone. No motion, no mechanics, no biomechanics. Muscles make motion, so bolt on a biceps. It's built to bend. This direction it will tension. It's in you, so of course it's an internal force. A massive mass. If there is an internal, there's external, with gravitational pull one source of external force. Others could be a push, direction down, or a pillar popping up, providing perfect pushback. A ground reaction force. So many forces. Which motion is your arm's devotion? Down, add some mass. More force. More speed, and like someone throwing a ball at your face, more force and longer vector, because force equals mass times acceleration. Whoa, vector? Yeah, vector. Place a dot for the point of application. Gravitation is the center of mass. Magnitude is arrow length. Extra strength means extra length. Different direction, different direction. You can now draw a force vector. Other vectors coming soon. Wait, you say. Forearms shouldn't fall off arms. They are connected with ligaments and stuff. Touche, anatomy expert. The force is straight down, yet the forearm rotates around this axis. This is flexion. We want extension. Look, a new vector. It's so curvy. It's a rotary force called torque. Axis, external force, external torque. Axis, internal force, internal torque. So more mass, more force. More acceleration, more force, because maths. But what if we just shift this mass here? New point of application, same magnitude, same direction. It feels stronger. Grab the nearest massiest mass you can hold. Feel the force. Now take a bow. The angle of your arm changed. Same magnitude, same point of application, but it feels less. If we show another vector, torque, and shift it here, we see it will increase. Why, you wonder? Well, the moment arm was greater. External force, external moment arm. Internal force, internal moment arm. Why are the moment arms at different angles? You eagle eye, they must run perpendicular from their line of force. Make it right angle. Straighten your elbow. Sort of new internal moment arm. Well, barely any change in a slightly more anatomically accurate elbow, so mostly we can ignore this. Also, less force, but don't get distracted by length-tension relationships right now. External force, extend the line, right angle, and new external moment arm. An external moment arm, shortened, means less external torque. Switch the internal moment arm of biceps brachii for the slightly shorter moment arm of brachialis, less internal torque. Change external moment arm or external force changes external torque, which we can show with more maths. To change internal torque, just change internal force or internal moment arm. Neat. Your hand needs to decide what angle to push to move your forearm. You need to conserve your handy energy. A. Perpendicular. B. Angled towards. C. Angled away. It's A. The longest moment arm. Max torque, no extra force. Efficiency is perpendicular to the lever arm. Extension was mentioned, but with two different directions. What will win this battle for motion? That internal force is greater, but the external moment arm is longer. Torques are equal. It stays static. To straighten, external torque must be greater than internal torque. Which lever will you pull? It seems inefficient to increase external force or moment arm. Decreasing the internal moment arm seems a bit drastic. Reduce your muscle force. Perfect. That reduced your internal torque and lets the external torque win. How efficient is this biceps brachii at managing external forces? Let's avoid some maths and ignore the biceps acting inefficiently by not pulling perpendicular to the lever arm. Mechanical advantage is the muscle moment arm divided by resistance moment arm. This equals less than 1, a disadvantage. Greater than 1 has the advantage. You are now also demonstrating a third class lever, axis, muscle force, external force, in order. Third, you say? Well picked up. There are 2 other lever types. Second would be axis, external force, muscle effort. Great mechanical advantage, greater than 1. This is brachioradialis if we ignore its awful angle of force application. Another second class lever is your calf muscles during a heel raise, like lifting a wheelbarrow. And a first class lever is a seesaw with the axis in the middle. Your neck extensor muscles balancing you on your axis against the force of your front heavy head. Or this one-legged person and their gluteus medius and minimus working their little hearts out to counter gravity, trying to pull the hip into adduction torque. Back to the calm of space, unless you get an urge to bend. Which lever will you pull to bend your elbow?